They know my story.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for this video I will be showing you how to prep your hair for your distress locks, butterfly locks, MESSYLOCS. So I'll be using this locks and I just here, and I do have the link in my description. I think it came in 30 strands, so 30 strands, 8 inches, and I'll be doing the bob for my clients. So as you can see, I took 2 strands and I'm going to fluff it and I'm going to prep it. I got this prepping thing from Amazon. If I can find a link, I am going to add it as well over time. So the one that you saw me just did, that's the one that I'm going to continue wrapping with. So but to start wrapping, I will start wrapping with 1, and sometimes I'll start wrapping with 1.5, but I'm going to show you how I prep when I start wrapping. So the first 2 is just what I'm going to use to continue wrapping. So as you can see, I took 1 strand and I divided the strand into 2. Hold on, I don't know what I'm doing right now, but okay, yeah. So I'll be showing you again because I don't know why I was doing it too fast. So I'm gonna take 1 strand. To start, I sometimes start wrapping with 2 strands, but sometimes I start wrapping with sometimes I start wrapping with 1 strand and sometimes I do 1.5. So as you can see, I just prepped 1.5 strand. I don't know why I'm going too fast, but it's really annoying and it's having me confused because I want you guys to see what I'm doing as well. So yeah, exactly. So I took 1 strand, divided into 2, and then I took another whole strand and then I used 1.5. So the top is what I start wrapping with, and the bottom, that's what I continue wrapping with. I don't know why I was rushing, guys, because I was really trying to make that one as easy as possible. But let me know if you have any questions when it comes to prepping your hair, and I got you in the comment section. So my client is going to be doing the free parts, and this, you can do this style on any hair texture, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go ahead and start braiding my client's hair, and then I'll just let you know if I have to say anything as we go. And I also have about 53 locks count for this hair. 53 locks count, color 1B, using my 18 inches. And also for this style, I'm going to show you how I was able to get the bob, even though her hair was, at least her hair from the back was like as long as the bob. So I'm going to show you how I was able to get the bob, so that when she's cutting her hair, she would not have to fear, she would not have the fear to like cut off her natural hair, because I am going to fold them to make sure that when she's taking them down, it's not as complicated for her. So now I'm just braiding my client's hair, and I'm going to go ahead and I usually start from the back. If you watch on my video, I always start from the back. And now I am going to go ahead and do this for the rest of my client's hair, and I'll be right back to show you how I wrap. So now I'm clearly applying the oil, and I had to ask her if she wanted me to apply the oil, because sometimes the clients do react to edge control, some clients do react to oil and everything. So it's always good for you to ask your clients if it's okay for you to put the oil on their hair. And I'm just putting the oil just for hair growth and just to keep your hair moisturized. I'm just implementing this in my services. I'm supposed to before now, but I just get carried away sometimes. But now I'm just trying to do this for all my clients, moving forward. So I'm just putting the oil and just making sure we have it everywhere before I start wrapping. In that way, her hair is really safe, really healthy, and her hair is not going to be dry. Because one thing about locks is that for goddess locks and FAUXLOCS and MESSYLOCS and butterfly locks, you do not want your scalp to be dry. You do not want your scalp to dry. So try to oil it yourself as often as you could. So now I'm just rubbing it through, and now I am going to start counting my locks to make sure that I have the right amount of locks for you guys, because sometimes I do forget. Well, I'll be right back to show you how I wrap. For now, keep watching. take the ends of my client's hair and crochet it under the roots of my client's hair, and sometimes I would twist it, sometimes I just don't, because there is no point. And now I am going to start wrapping. So if your hair is really long and you want to achieve this look, all you have to do is just crochet your hair into 2 or 3, depending on how long your hair is. So now I am going to start wrapping, and for this style I am going to be wrapping loosely. I never really wrap tight, so I'm just gonna wrap loosely, and just again I use my thumb to create the messy loop. So I'm gonna wrap before the loop and wrapping after the loop. That's so that my loop can be very secure. And to suit my ends, when I got to the end, I just wrapped it all the way up and rubbing it with my palm. I haven't really had any issues with this sealing method before, so I don't know. And somebody have asked me, is there any other way you can create a loop without having to use your thumb? I mean, there probably is, but this one seems to work best for me. And I do have a link of one of the video that I created. I mean, it wasn't any MESSYLOCS video, it was something different, but this was before I even knew about the thumb method, so maybe that video could help. And to attach another hair, I'm just gonna take the ends of the hair and then just start wrapping and curve it, and then I'm gonna start wrapping and then just continue creating my messy look. And to loosen it up, when I am done with my client's hair, I am going to boil hot water, put the towel in the hot water, and use the steam that comes from the towel on my client's hair. I also have a video showing you how I make the hot water and how I do that, because people have asked me how does the process, how the hot water process is. And I also have a video for that one. If I forget to add this in my description box, of course, if you ask me, I got you. But I think everything, you should be fine if you were able to check the description of this video. So now I am going to seal the ends. So you see, I'm just wrapping it all the way up. And when I wrap it all the way up, I do create my loop, because my clients want it to be very messy. So I'm trying to create as much mess as possible, because I just don't want to wrap it without creating the mess. And I'm also doing it loosely as well, just so it could have the nice messy curves to it. And that will be all for now. I mean, if you have any questions, do not forget to ask me again. I always reply. So I mean, I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Again, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and you guys should take care and be safe.